Welcome back to another honest smartphone review. Thank you for patiently waiting, and your patience has been rewarded. This is my full Vernee Mars Pro review. Powered by the Helio P25 Octa-Core using in-cell Full HD IPS Display technology as with the iPhone 7, and having the side fingerprint scanner are one of the key features of the Vernee Mars Pro. Let's get right to it. First of all, I want to mention that this is by far the best phone I've ever seen in terms of build quality and general elegance in a sub $200 phone. As with the original Vernee Mars, Vernee wanted to emphasize on creating the best looking and best built phone below $200, and I think they've actually achieved that or exceeded it. It's absolutely fantastic build quality everywhere you put it, from the sound blasted back metal plate to the side fingerprint scanner and the textured power button. It's just absolutely amazing to feel on the antennas on the top and bottom, are the same as the iPhone. You really do get this iPhone level of build quality and feel on a sub $200 phone. That is something amazing. And here's the camera, just edge to edge. This phone is built with elegance and it's absolutely joy to use, and it comes with the latest USB Type-C, not only for faster charging but for faster transfer data as well. And the display really is something thanks to the in-cell display technology, which means that the digitizer and LCD panel are basically one and the same. They're very close to one another, which in terms is just no delay between touch and reaction. As you can see here, very fast and responsive display with great colors and absolutely stunning viewing angles, and a very nice surprise that you do get Vernee e-ink display mode here as well, which really helps save battery life and is fully customizable. The side fingerprint of the Vernee Mars Pro doesn't mean it's a better fingerprint scanner than having one in the back or in the front. It's good for diversity, but at the same time it just basically leaves you with one option, to just use only your right thumb. So I really can't see anyone unlocking it like this or like this. The side fingerprint scanner is set up as any other fingerprint scanner, although I will give you a tip: just be very careful setting it up exactly as you want it and exactly as you will unlock the phone, because it makes a great difference. So once you set it up, you just try it a few times, and if it doesn't unlock, okay, just delete it and set it up again, because the area on the side fingerprint scanner is very small, and in order to function properly you'll need to get a bit used to it, and you do need some training, but once you get used to it, it's just as good. If you're wondering if the 6 GB of RAM and the Helio P25 is fast, and you're wondering, oh, is it fast as any flagship? Well, the answer is yes. The Vernee Mars Pro is one of the fastest phones I've ever seen in a sub $200 price category, but as always, let me show you. I'm using Meizu Pro 6 Plus as my daily driver, which is close to Samsung S7 Edge, and I gotta tell you, the Vernee Mars Pro, which I've used for 3-4 days as my main device, is, if not faster, then just as fast as my Meizu Pro 6 Plus. With 6 GB of RAM, the RAM management is excellent. It rarely reloads any apps when you have everything open in the background as well. And since this is an Android Nougat, you do get split screen multitasking and screen recording, which all work absolutely flawlessly. The Helio P25 is a very good CPU performer, which means that browsing, switching between apps, opening apps is done very quickly. You will not notice any difference between using this and a flagship like $400 phone, unless it's something like Huawei P10 or Samsung S8 kind of level. It's just a very fast phone to use, and those of you who crave a fast daily driver for work and performance related tasks like gaming, photo and video editing, it's simply a very fast device. I'm amazed how far $200 phones have gone in terms of performance and what you can be offered for multitasking, and even, as I said, photo and video editing. Now the Vernee Mars Pro does not come with the fastest storage, but it's the one that does the trick, so it's not a problem. And when it comes to gaming, it just performs very good. You see later on in the gaming section. Here I'm just demonstrating the multitasking capabilities. I have all these apps open in the background, and I'm just gonna open 2 light games as well, and you'll see that it does not reload them, and you can switch between them freely without any issues. Very fast and responsiveness from the Vernee Mars Pro when handling tasks that would easily slow down phones like the LG G5 and Xiaomi Mi 5 or Mi 5S Plus. And you will get a little bit of slow down from time to time, but it's more than normal, and as I said, absolutely worthy of the price point here. As you can see, the gorgeous display, colors are vivid, accurate, fast browsing, fast multitasking, switching between apps, no problem at all. And the Vernee Mars Pro does come with all Google services integrated as well, so let's check out how they work also. For navigation, the Vernee Mars Pro is excellent. Not only does it lock fast to your position, but never ever hiccups up when using Google Maps. Now, even with extensive map searching, it's just very good. And now let's check out Google Assistant. Okay Google, find me KFC.
Here are some listings for KFC within 4 kilometers.
So you don't think that I'm just thinking about drinks, I'm thinking about food as well. Okay Google, what is MediaTek?
According to Wikipedia, MediaTek Inc. is a Taiwanese fabless semiconductor company that provides system-on-chip solutions for wireless communications, HDTV, DVD, and Blu-ray.
Wondering what the gaming performance is like? Check out how Vernee Mars Pro runs the latest and most intensive games on the Android market. All this power with the Vernee Mars Pro, and it does have a 3600 mAh battery, which in terms should be able to last you a very long time, but the results are actually really mediocre. You will get around 4 to 6 hours of screen on time using the Vernee Mars Pro. If you do, especially if you do a lot of gaming, then you definitely go with the 4 hours instead of the 6 one. But if you're doing mostly social medias, browsing and watching videos, you may extend that to around 7. The good thing is that with an 18-watt quick charger supplied in the box, you will get the full battery up in just over an hour. Now let's talk about the cameras in the Vernee Mars Pro. again, as with the original Vernee Mars, the main camera is really something. The quality on the main camera sensor, it's the Sony IMX258, is definitely up to par with the Redmi Note 4X in low light shots as well. This is a very capable camera sensor at f2.0 aperture, and it delivers instantaneous HDR shots. There's no slowdown when using HDR mode at all. Thankfully, Vernee have done a better interface with the camera app, as most Android cheaper Chinese phones just use the stock MTK camera, which is really not very good at all. And other notable features on this phone is that it can shoot RAW mode in both cameras, so definitely something really worth looking into if you're dealing a lot with editing photos in photography. Here you can choose the autofocus system from a single to a multi-focus point as well. Now the video quality, this phone does shoot 4K video, yes, but I do recommend first of all disabled electronic image stabilization when using 4K, and the microphone is very sensitive, so you can just leave the audio mode to meeting only. Do not use the normal one, since I said the microphone is very sensitive, as you see in my videos later on. About the main camera, it's very okay for around $200. It just fits the bill. It's definitely not the best one, and the f2.4 aperture is really not that great, but again it does offer HDR and it's usable for social medias with enough detail for you to enjoy, and it does allow the sensor to go to really low ISO levels when there's enough light, so the images are sharp, and there's no auto scene mode, so you just leave it to normal, and the front cam video quality is just limited to 480p, as with most Chinese phones these days. I don't know what's this all about, but here they are, photos from the main camera. Absolutely great, and a year and a half ago this would have definitely been a flagship camera experience. Very good focus, lively and accurate colors, images, light and also is not overblown at all, and even nighttime low light shots are very good looking. And the front camera, as I said, when there's enough light it's okay and definitely usable for social medias. However, the video quality, I said, the microphone is just a bit too sensitive for my taste. Definitely use the audio modes in the video settings and switch it to meeting. And the 4K video requires very good lighting conditions to be able to look very good. Do not use 4K video in low light stress because it will lag, and there's no electronic image stabilization, so it's a bit shaky. If you're wondering what's bad about the Vernee Mars Pro, well, unfortunately, it's one thing that I really hate seeing in a phone in 2017, and that is poor core quality, and especially when it comes to the earpiece volume. As again said, when I was in a low noise environment I could hear well enough the person talking to me, but in the bus or louder working environment I just couldn't understand what they were saying. The core quality is not there, it's just not great. It's not even average, it's below average. So, the Vernee Mars Pro, an absolutely excellent performance monster and camera phone, but sadly not a very good phone. So, I just wanted to let you know that if you're planning on buying it, if you mostly work in an office and it's not a very busy area, you will be okay with the call quality. However, if you really depend on the phone a lot and you want excellent call quality in conversations even in a louder area, I definitely can recommend the Vernee Mars Pro for you. So this has been Stephen Fox, thank you for watching my review, and of course I hope I helped you into picking or not picking a Vernee Mars Pro, as this is what I aim to do with my reviews. As always, I'll leave a link in the video description below where you can buy the Vernee Mars Pro if you want to. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it. Leave a comment below if you need to know anything else about the Vernee Mars Pro that you're interested in. I'm always there for you and I'm always happy to help.
Stick around.